a simple and an ordinary girl from next door, who comes from a very humble beginnings, who loves to laugh, who loves people, who's a philanthropist, a businesswoman, a mother. Of lately, I'm being called the mother of the nation. So
You are.
I accept. Yeah.
You are.
Of lately, I'm being called the mother of the nation, and I've accepted that. And yeah, this is me, I guess.
A lot of us know you as Shawn Mkhize, the businesswoman. And there's a little girl who's sitting in the township or even in the suburbs who's saying, I want to be like her when I grow up. How did you do it? How did you make it?
To tell you the honest truth, Thenjiwe, I think Mina, I'm a big dreamer. From my childhood, Jemina, I always wanted a big house. That was my first thing. I wanted a big house. I wanted a big car. I didn't want a small car. I'm a Lamborghinis. I always wanted a big car so that when I'm driving on the road, I'm on top of everybody.
Yes.
So from my childhood, I wanted big things. And it is not easy, My mom wanted me to be an academic, which, yes, I've given her what she wanted. I went and got my degree because that's what she wanted. And but that's not what I wanted, Mina. When I was counting those money for other people, I kept on counting and counting those money. And I was like, this money, I need to count my own money. Because I've started working as well. I worked for such big companies. I worked for Mondi, I worked for Engine, I worked for Sapref. And I've realized that I can't be 7:30 to 4:30 because for me, it was never enough. My salary was never enough. And then I've started hustling, and when I've started, my mom was not happy with it. Because when I've started small, I've started renovating schools. I've been there. I went to a feeding scheme. When I was sending food to school and they didn't pay me, and I went to credit bureau, I fall so many times. And, I wake up again, dust myself up, and I said, keep on walking, baby girl, keep on walking. And I kept on walking, and I've never give up. And I think for me, for everyone, a young girl or anyone who wants to be me, and people, they must understand one thing, Buti, Mina, I have nothing. When people will start to differentiate between what is yours and what is your business, people, they will live a better life. Because sometimes when people, they look at you and they look at your business, they think it's your money. No. It's not your money. Now you have a salary in this business. Because once you are able to identify and differentiate between what is yours and what is your business, you always be content and be disciplined and live within the budget. Because some of our downfall and some of our failures as a up and coming business people is that when we see the money coming in, we are unable to separate this one I can use and this one is for the business, so that it generate the business and let the business grow. So I think for what a person wants to become like me, you must set your goals and set them very high. And you must work towards reaching your goals. And my motto has been like, I always don't regret about my past. And whatever happens in my past, I leave it there in my past and I leave it with no regret. And I always make sure that when I'm going forward, my present, I take my present with confidence. And when I'm facing my future, I make sure that when I'm going to my future, I'm fearless. I go there without fear, and I go there to fight and make sure that I will reach what I want to reach.